The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
The author of the penis book, our friend Dr. Aaron Spitz. Now, our first guest, Skyler, is here to settle a debate he's been having with his wife. Kelly happens to be 9 months pregnant, so she's joining us via Skype. But Skyler is here and has a very intimate question. Sir, take it away. What is this question?
Yes, thank you guys for having me here. So I've been suffering from some allergies. It's mainly at night. We haven't been able to sleep that well. And my wife is sleeping on the couch because she's 9 months pregnant. Our bed's not so comfortable. And
she's on the couch and you're in bed.
And I'm in the bed.
Okay.
So my question is I, through some nasal congestion, happened to take matters into my own hands through some self-pleasuring. And I told my wife the next morning that I was able to get some relief with my congestion and able to sleep by self-pleasuring. And,
so you were, just to clarify for everyone and myself, you self-pleasured to relieve nasal congestion.
Well, I'm gonna say...
this is a yes or no question, Skyler.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Skyler, you're not alone, because it works for me, too.
Kelly is patiently 9 months pregnant, waiting. And Kelly, you're calling Skyler out, saying no.
Yeah, when he came out and told me that that's what he had done, I thought it was just completely bonkers, and I was calling his bluff, and I just thought it was just hilarious. So he had to write into you guys to just prove himself right. So I'm hoping he's not, because I need to be able to say I was right on this.
These are very typical signs and symptoms of an underlying nasal obstruction, something, an inflammatory process. So, that being said, Skyler, I want you to come on up. I'm going to take a look inside his nose. We're going to do a little nasal endoscopy.
Can I take a look inside his,
Come to my office. Now, for everybody out there, I did shrink down the inside of his nose and numbed his nose a little bit, so this shouldn't be too bad.
wow.
See, all right, I'm looking at the septum. I see the turbinates on the side.
I think he's getting aroused.
You know, I see some general congestion there. There's turbinates, there's his septum. You know, and I see the mucosa is a little bit pale. I do see some generalized congestion to go along with either allergies or a vasomotor rhinitis.
Okay.
I want you to go backstage for a second. Do your thing and see if we can get rid of that congestion. No, wait, just kidding. You can go back. You can go back and. But you know, I did. Yes,
thank you.
You know, I did find deviated septum, and there's the mucosa was a little bit pale, and you know,
some swelling of the mucosa. So to settle this debate
to the lining of the nose
once and for all, could masturbation help improve your breathing if you're feeling congested?
Absolutely yes. Skyler's right. Scientifically speaking, yeah. And there's a good reason. There's a good reason. When you reach climax, when a guy ejaculates, the reason he is ejaculating is because there's a sudden surge of adrenaline that's making those parts squeeze out the semen, and is also making muscles all over the body squeeze, including the tiny little muscles that line all the blood vessels of the nose, and makes those blood vessels close up so they stop seeping out the snot. And it's a real effect. It doesn't last forever, but it probably lasts long enough for you to fall asleep.
Which is exactly true.
So Kelly, before you left the line, since you are 9 months pregnant, sleeping on the couch because your bed is too uncomfortable, we got to change that. So we're going to get you a free mattress from Nectar Sleep Mattress. You can rest easy.
Thank you guys so much.
Best of luck to you both.